Welcome to TS Ditto Reacts. Thank you for joining me today. We have a good one, guys. I want you to hit that like, subscribe, and notifications button so that you'll be notified every time I release a new video. But stick with me to the end. This is going to change your life. This is information that you don't get on your local news. So stay with me. TS Ditto Reacts. Let's get into it.
Entry denied. You have criticized the government.
Sorry, last week you purchased too much meat and now your access to your money has been denied.
You haven't let the government know about this trip and your access is denied.
You have gone over your carbon credit allowance of food this week and your access to food has been denied. A day in the life of UK school children 2035 with digital ID. You have gone over your electricity allowance this week and your access is denied. You have gone over your weekly travel limit and your access is denied.
Listen, I'm not here to tell you what to believe. I'm just here to open up your eyes a little bit. Y'all ever notice how sometimes the things they show you ain't really the things they want you to see? It's always the symbols. The symbols tell the story long before the people do. Take a look at Steph Curry logo. Everybody look at it like it's just a C. But when you tilt your head and squint your eyes and look at this part with the 3 lines, that look like a 6, right? With 3 lines, 1, 2, 3. That will make 3 6s, right? Listen, I'm not saying what other people think it is, and I'm also not saying it ain't what people think it is. I'm just pointing out the logo. And then micro? Y'all gotta understand that these are billion-dollar brands. You gotta start realizing that they don't just drop designs for no reason. They don't just pitch shit like this for no reason. Steph Curry is one of the best NBA players. But with a sign like this, you know everybody gonna see it. They love Steph Curry, fool. He's gonna get this logo out there. Great logo.
Pancake is to have the consistency of young human flesh.
It's spongy, it has life to it.
You're with a guy with brightly colored undergarments, and you got soft human flesh in front of you. You're in a weird place.
I'm looking forward to this. This is really, really going to be a great pancake.
Okay, guys, let's unpack what we just saw. The first video, there was a robot telling a human being that you have exceeded your limits in A, B, and C. What in the dystopian, what in the world, honestly? So this machine that has no feelings, no hunger, no senses, is telling a human being when, how, what they can, cannot do, eat, think, buy. What world are we living in? Oh my goodness. Second, Steph Curry, I don't know this man, I don't watch sports like that, but this guy, I mean, can he see the symbolism? Because, I mean, you don't really have to squint in order to see it. You don't have to squint to see it. You just open up your mind and you know what it's reading. Man, I mean, they just put everything right in our faces. But yeah, Jerry Seinfeld. I don't know if the other guy was eating a pancake or whatever, but it was the texture of a, what? That's disgusting. And it's not funny. I don't care if you're a comedian or not. We don't put children's names in situations like that, or just the thought of a child, and that's disgusting. And shame on him for whatever he did to even imagine that, because you don't, come on, man, what's going on? Let's get back to the video.
You know, something that is extremely eerie to me is that, like, the sun set today at 5:40, I want to say, like maybe 5:30. Okay, cool. Time only went back an hour, though. In the summer, the sun was setting at damn near 9 o'clock. How does 1 hour now turn into a 4-hour difference? The math is not mathing. The math is not mathing. What are they doing? What are they doing?
What you mean you found the underground city in Chicago?
Y'all, we middle of downtown, right? Right across from the Drake Hotel. Well, y'all know they talk about underground cities in Chicago. What is this?
What the?
It's blocked off. It's like a ramp. And then it's just a blocked off underground door. This is the street right here.
No. That was an underground train station that they stopped using. Because ain't no way there's underground cities anywhere. Because there's just normal cities. All the cities that we are from. That's it. I don't know why people keep saying that. I don't know what that guy found because he didn't find nothing. He was just pointing at a door that got closed off. Let's get it real out here, guys. Chicago, do you know about that? Because I don't know anything about that. Because I'm from New York City. And ain't no underground cities over there. Just train stations. And this ain't no underground city. This is just a parking lot. So please, don't say you found anything, because you didn't find anything. That was just a door blocked off, so nobody could go down there. And I don't know what that ramp was for. Y'all play around too much on this app. This video's for entertainment purposes only. I don't know what that guy's talking about. He didn't find no underground city. We didn't see it with our own eyes. That was just a door that was blocked off with a ramp that led to who knows. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think about this. I'm out.
I can personally say, yes, there are underground cities. Chicago has a whole different, I was on a vacation with my husband several decades ago, I guess. And, they told us the restaurant, go downstairs or something. We went down beneath the street and there were restaurants. It was like, there was no driving. It was just walking. It was like going through a dark mall. It seems like a dream. I mean, like, really, it was an underground city. It was really strange. But I just thought it was Chicago. But now, being at the times that we are in now, it just seems like, what's that about? Why is it so deep and dark? And it had an ambiance, but it was weird. Let's get back to the video.
Yeah, I don't know how they know this, but they're telling us that trillions of gallons of water will fall across California next week. I don't know how they know this, y'all, but do y'all see this over here? What is going on here? And then the skies of California are already looking apocalyptic. In a kind of good way, though. Check this out over here. Check this out over here, y'all. Look at this. Y'all ever seen it this vivid? Look at this new color. It looks like there's a new color, like a teal on the outside of this purple. Can y'all see that? You can see it on this side too. Look. It's like a teal. What? Take a look at this one over here, y'all. People were seeing it all over the skies of California. Y'all, it literally looks like another world out there. Look how dark and gray this part of the sky is. And look what's up there. These double rainbows are something new, aren't they, family? Like, this is something that we have never seen before. It looks like something is intersecting. You guys know about that binary star that they be telling us about? It looks like something is intersecting with our sun. It's the Lord of the Rings up there. Saturn is the Lord of the Rings. And again, how do they know about these trillion gallons of water? So California, all I would say is, hold on, y'all, man. The shift is here, man. They've been warning people about getting out of California for quite some time now, y'all. But this right here, let me know down in the comments below what you think. The shift is here. Let's get it, y'all. Peace out.
You know, the Tesla has a biometric camera on it. That biometric camera on that Tesla can pick up the life force of a human being, basically, and show up on the camera. That's crazy. You take your Tesla to the graveyard, you're going to see people walking around you cannot see with your own two eyes. You can pull this up right now. Oh, people are freaking out about it. You take your Tesla to the graveyard. On your camera, you're going to see humans walking around. But you go look out the window and not see nobody.
Right here, you have a lot of military veterans.
There's 2 dogs.
Oh my god, I'm just so tired. But it's like every time I feel like I'm a step ahead, something happens to try to stop me from doing this. And I just want to a part of me just wants to stop. I just feel like my brain's gonna explode. And I still have so much more to go.
Why? Welcome to the real world, Kim Kardashian. You have everything. And you're complaining. Girl, please.
I was going to tell you something. The Lord is my shepherd. That's a relationship. I shall not want. That's supply. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. That's rest. He leadeth me beside the still waters. That's refreshment. He restoreth my soul. That's healing. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness. That's guidance. For his name's sake. That's purpose. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. That's testing. I will fear no evil. That's protection. For thou art with me. That's faithfulness. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. That's discipline. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. That's hope. Thou anointest my head with oil. That's consecration. My cup runneth over. That's abundance. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. That's a blessing. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord. That's security. Forever. That's eternity. Face it. God loves you. What's the most valuable is not what we have in our lives, but who we have in our lives. It's not what we have in our lives. It is who we have in our lives.
Get deodorant that has no aluminum in it because it causes Alzheimer's. And use stainless steel pots and pans or cast iron, not aluminum pots and pans.
What did you say aluminum does to you?
Alzheimer's.
But you said it stays in your...
It's in your brain and it don't wash out.
Oh, got it.
And
okay.
So I didn't know that for a long time.
Yeah, I'm just starting to learn about it right now, but I saw that these were on sale and I was like, wow.
I'm real proud for you to do that.
Thank you.
It's really getting creepy at this point, you all, because what happened to Mandy Moore? Who is this on the right? That is the Mandy Moore I remember. You know, the Mandy Moore that was in a movie like A Walk to Remember, because this doesn't even look like the same person at all. Like, what is going on anymore in Hollywood? And for people claiming that it's just age, this was from earlier this year, back in April of 2025. So again, what is going on here? Because this looks like a different person right here compared to the current version. I don't know. You tell me what is going on, because again, there is something weird going on in Hollywood with all of these celebrities looking different. What exactly could be causing this? Maybe it's just them aging, right? Right?
Oh my God, we gotta talk about Taco Bell. Did you see the Baja Blast pie?
No.
Oh my God. Okay, so peep this. They have a Baja Blast pie.
Like an actual, like a pie?
It's a
like
pie
a dessert?
Yes, it's a pie that they're selling. It's like a blue-green radioactive color.
Oh, hell no. I gotta pull this up.
I swear to God.
It's some Simpson shit.
It is. So it's a pie for $20, right? So get this. They did a review on it. This girl is eating it, right? So she's like, let me try this pie out because this looks crazy. She takes a bite of it. She was like, oh no, let me make sure I hate it. And then she eats it again. Yeah, I hate it. So this is terrible.
What the fuck is this?
But get this though. I read the ingredients in there. Some of those ingredients are banned in the EU, in the UK, and Japan.
Of course. That shit looks like
blue 1, red 40, yellow 5, all those things. They have like this sodium cod, all this stuff I can't pronounce. A lot of that shit is banned overseas, but it's in our food and they just released it.
Yeah, it looks like a Double Dare 2000 spot.
Yeah, exactly. Nickelodeon gack. Shit looks crazy.
Yo, this shit looks insane.
Yo, I saw that. I'm like, okay, what are they rolling out next? Because, Baja Blast is Mountain Dew.
Come on now.
I don't know. Me and Mountain Dew always got a bone to pick.
100%.
So I got to look into that more, and I don't know what they're planning, but they released that pie, and that shit looks crazy.
Sick people.
Sick people, for sure.
This right here tripped me out. There are owners of private prisons that are suing the states that they are contracted to put people in prison in right now in this country. Let me say that again now. There are owners of private prisons that have been contracted by the states to put their prison in that state and put people in prison that are suing those states because they promised them a certain amount of occupancy. And since they've changed some of their laws to be more lenient on locking people up, which has reduced the population in the prison, and now they suing them for that makeup because they promised them more people than they got. This is how much of a business putting people in jail is. That because they operating at 50% and y'all promised me 75, 80%, I can sue y'all now because y'all ain't locking up enough people. Yeah, because y'all reduced and changed some of y'all laws, so y'all not locking people up for simple shit no more, like y'all was. Now, our jails ain't as full, we not making as much money. So either y'all gonna have to pay me the money that y'all, the difference, or y'all gotta lock some more people up. And the states can't afford to pay them out of the pocket straight. So now they in court going back and forth right now over this. Like, yo, this is crazy. This is how much of a commodity and how much of a business it is to lock people up in America. Because, back in the day where they was getting 100 a day, it's probably more than that now, 200 a day or whatever for each prisoner. But yeah, you promised me when I set this prison up, I was going to be at 80%, 75, 80% occupancy. And now I've been operating at 50%. I'm losing money. Now y'all got to do something. Something got to change. Y'all got to lock some of these cats up or y'all going to have to pay me. So, that's crazy. How is putting people in the jail just become a business? I thought jail was supposed to be a deterrent for people not to do crime. So if everybody just stopped doing crime, then what's supposed to happen then? Now, that's going to be a problem, huh? Really? Crazy. This is insane. Insane, yeah. When I read that, I couldn't believe it. How you suing people because they ain't bringing up people to your jail? Yeah, it's a large number. Yeah. The jail's supposed to stay 80% full. Yeah. Keep them in here. Lock them up. 80%. Yeah. That's how you can make their money. That's the revenue, baby. The number's at the top. I got to reach this number. So I need this amount of capacity to reach that number. 50 won't do it. I got too many empty cells in here, baby. I need beds got to be filled, baby. I got beds that need to be filled, baby. Come on, dog. Hey, like the whole, it's just exactly like a hotel. What are you talking about? The same model. Come on now. And like I said, they're in court right now trying to get that paper.
In a nutshell, any violation of the Constitution is an attack on the rightful authority and liberty of the people. Treason. That's how many in the founding generation viewed violations of the Constitution. For example, that's how St. George Tucker described it. He said when they exceed the limits which the Constitution prescribes to their powers, it is an act of usurpation. Usurpation is basically a theft of power from the people. Based on this, Tucker called it treason against the sovereignty of the people because it takes powers reserved to the people and transfers them to the usurpers. He didn't hold back from there, calling every act of usurpation either an act of treason or an act of warfare.
Wait. Don't buy fruit for your house before watching this video. Come with me. When you buy bananas, pay attention to this. If the stem is too short, it's sweet and delicious. If the stem is too long like this one, it has no flavor. Don't take it. This is how you pick a lime. Smooth skin means it's ripe and juicy. Rough skin means it's old and dry. Don't take it. To never fail when choosing a pineapple, pull a leaf from the top. If it comes easy, it's ripe and sweet. If it doesn't budge, even with force, don't take it. Choose your melon correctly. This one is soft with big crown. Perfect. This one is hard with small crown. Leave it. Don't take it. Now, like this video and send it to everyone you know. And buy organic fruit.
Have y'all ever asked why Target and Walmart, why they put the milk all the way in the back of the store? Why do they put milk all the way in the back of the store? The reason why they do that is so that you can bypass all the things in the store, right? So they make you pass all these different things to go get the milk that they know that you're going to need. And then you got to come all the way past all these things again before you get to the register. So you end up spending, what y'all be spending? Let me know in the comments. $100, $50, $200, $300. And you get to the register. You're like, man, I only came here to get milk. Why do they put the candy and the gum and the things at the end of the register when it's time for you to check out? They know that your kids are going to be like, hey, mommy, dad, give me the piece of gum, give me the piece of candies. Imagine 10,000 people today puts up an extra piece of candy or gum for $2 or $3, and then now you made an extra $30,000 in your business today.
Trump isn't running a country. He's staging a takeover in broad daylight. He's not fixing the courts, he's stacking them. He's not protecting education, he's rewriting it. He's not saving the economy, he's rigging it for the few, while the rest of us watch everything collapse. It's like a full system reset, designed to look like patriotism. Power over justice, control over truth, loyalty over law. And he's not hiding it, he's just daring you to watch him do it.
Kenneth Copeland, you've seen the video before where the female news anchor corners him on the runway and she's asking him about the private jets and he gets in her face. He goes like this. Have you seen that one?
Is this the guy that he looks like a demon?
Yeah. And he says, I have to fly private, have demons in the tube with me. The story goes that Kenneth Copeland was flying over Texas and saw this runway next to this lake. And God gave him this vision that he was going to buy this whole parcel and turn it into a church. And back in the day, in the 60s and 70s, mailers were super popular. We have his mailer, and he promised to build 6 things: a radio station, a TV network, ministry facilities, Kingdom Park, an elderly community. Once you retire, you'll be able to retire on the church property, and in your rooms, they would pipe in Kenneth Copeland's TV network so you could watch Kenneth Copeland preach the gospel 24/7 a day, and then a hotel for guests to come and enjoy the lake. He sent that pitch out, raised tens of millions of dollars. He ever only built 3 of the things he promised to build. 1 was the radio station, 2 was the TV network, 3 was the ministry facilities.
My family. Fuck my, listen, man, listen. Family desire to keep you down, right? Listen, let me tell you something, right? My family won't understand. They won't love me unless I stay the same person they always seen. The moment I change, they tell me it ain't right, right? Listen, let me tell you this. People will support you when you bad, when something is wrong. That's what I mean, right? Let me go home, I lost my job. Oh, it's gonna be okay, you're gonna be okay. Let me go to jail. Oh, we're gonna take care of you. But let me start winning. That nigga think he better than everybody, right? Fuck that nigga, he think he too good, right? But they gonna support you when you down, but at your highest, they won't support you. Now, come on, gang. And that's what family do.
I'm struggling trying to get my family to support this YouTube channel. I mean, come on. How many family members do I have? You would think, yeah, all you gotta do is hit the subscribe button. I'm down right now. I need you to help me get up. I'm just saying. But let's get back to the video. I love you.
JFK and 9/11 and the moon landing. What are common characteristics about these 3 events? Okay. The first thing, of course, is that they are spectacles. You can say that they are rituals. A lot of care, a lot of attention was put into preparing these rituals. So for example, the JFK assassination, look at the location, right? Look at the choreography. Okay? They did it purposely in front of people, but also in front of cameras, so that it will be remembered forever. Okay? The moon landing as well, 9/11 as well. Okay? That's the first thing. Second thing is the idea of numerology. So when you look at these events, what you'll find is that numerology is very important. Okay? It's a very simple concept to understand. So for example, let's just say you want to get married, right? Well, you want to pick an auspicious date. So maybe August 8th, 8/8, right? Or June 6th, an auspicious date. Because that will give your wedding the most chances to prosper. You also want to pick a nice location for feng shui. Right? Same thing with this idea. Okay? So let's look at the numerology. JFK was November 22nd, 1963. 11/22/1963. The moon landing was 1969. And then 9/11 was, of course, 9/11. Pretty easy to remember, right? Okay. Now, what's interesting is that these are all triangular numbers. Okay. What are triangular numbers? 1, 3, 6, 9. Right? 1, 3, 6, 9. 1963. 1969. Okay. Also, the number 33 is very, very important. Okay, number 33 is almost like a magic number to these people. Okay, and so like what we believe is that it's secret societies that are responsible for these events. Okay, mainly the Freemasons, but there are others as well. Okay, I'll discuss this later. Number 33 is important. Okay, so look at this. 11 plus 22 is what? 33. Okay, guys. 33. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, okay? You see how nice this number is? 3, 3 is also two triangles, right? What happens when you put two triangles together? You get the Star of David, which is the flag of Israel. Okay? So number 33 is a very special number for secret societies. All right.
Well, let me clarify a couple of points, because there's always people, what the hell is a geomythologist? Now, that is now becoming a recognized scientific discipline. And what that is basically scouring ancient documents and ancient records and accounts, could be mythology, legends, whatever, to get insight into geological events and geological change. And we're going to pull up some examples while we're here. So, the discovery of Troy. Now, Troy, there was the famous Trojan War that happened about 3,000 years ago, and this is a good example of the efficacy of geomythology, is that Schliemann, who was the archaeologist who discovered the lost city of Troy, when everybody else, the establishment, believed it was purely just a myth, he actually used clues that he got from reading Homer and the myths and stuff, and he went and found the ruins of Troy, and it was accepted. So that was kind of like, okay, maybe there's merit to looking at some of these ancient traditions. And since then, it's kind of evolved into a whole sub-discipline of geological research, in that a lot of these ancient accounts can actually provide very important insight and clues and information into ancient geological events.
One time I was cutting this guy's hair, and he told me that he worked at a mortuary, and I started asking him different questions about it, what was it like and all that stuff, and he told me that it takes them 60% less time than it took in the 70s and 80s to prepare a body for burial, all because of all the preservatives they put in our food these days. So it's like you're basically already half prepared to be buried even while you're still alive.
That's so weird. It's disgusting. I mean, do you know already that if you eat provolone cheese, it already has formaldehyde in it? So, I mean, they're basically pickling us every single day anyway. Whereas googly gosh that we've been fed. Just a shame. America is the greatest country in the world. They treat us awesome. They give us food that that no other country allows. And Putin is telling us in America, well, he's telling his people that that America is feeding its own people. Its own people. Man, what next? Let's get back to the video.
That's why the pipes in your house are made from copper, because the copper purifies the water. Because remember, copper is antimicrobial and antibacterial, which means no pathogens can survive in the water, meaning that it acts as a water purifier, as copper also structures the water as well, which you can see here, unlike plastic, which doesn't structure the water. And copper also adds the mineral copper into your water, which we know is essential for the body, including the hair, skin and brain. And that's why they are now removing copper pipes, because the Rockefellers realised people were benefiting from copper. So if you're looking for a copper bottle and a copper tongue scraper, I'll leave a link below.
has been a wonderful addition to my life. I feel extremely lucky.
The clip you just watched was filmed before everyone found out that Selena had supposedly disappeared. Everything keeps getting stranger with certain celebrities, but what on earth is happening? It's simple. Selena recently appeared in an interview and she was unrecognizable. Her behavior was so strange that her fans are now worried about her. Here's the moment that set everything off.
But Selena, what has it meant to you over this past 5 seasons to be with Martin and Steve?
By now you should all have seen where the problem was. Her behavior isn't normal, nor are her expressions. Nothing looks like Selena Gomez. From the moment they start asking her questions, she freezes. How is that even possible? Look at her again for a moment.
Extremely lucky to be in the company of 2 legends, but also they don't act like they are.
She honestly looks like a mannequin. She's so stiff, it's genuinely frightening. We already knew Selena had health issues, but this goes beyond anything we'd ever heard. The worst part is that once the interview aired, everyone started making videos asking what was going on with Selena Gomez, except they forgot that she, too, has gone through a strange physical transformation. Between 2024 and 2025, her appearance changed a lot, and that shouldn't be ignored. So the question needs to be asked for everyone. But who is this person in the interview? Don't forget what Selena Gomez looked like not long ago, because the one in the interview seems very different. We really need to figure out why celebrities are transforming more and more. Before leaving the video, tell me what you think in the comments.
Processed food aisle. The thing is, pizza, bad for you, but super bad in the United States because we use wheat from American wheat that's GMO, sprayed with glyphosate, which is Roundup and all these other things that's killing us. Pizza that is made from Italian wheat or European wheat is so much healthier for you. You can eat a full pizza in Italy and not feel exhausted. You do that in the United States, you're just going to be, you're going to have a food coma. All these processed foods, even the ones that have vegetables in
What
them,
is
they're
processed?
killing us.
Like, what is that?
Processed, anything that has 20 ingredients in it's processed food.
What are these ingredients doing? Like on a biochemical standpoint?
They're destroying your cells. They're destroying your soul. They're destroying your body. They're destroying your brain. They are the cause of inflammation. They are the cause of chronic illness. They are the cause of mental illness. These combined with parasites, they're inseparable.
Believe that we're doing something so great. That joy wanted to infuse in every frame.
Last night, when this video was filmed, Ariana showed us that something was wrong, and it's even more terrifying than we thought. For months now, every time Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande are filmed together, it gets stranger. No one acts this bizarre around their closest friends. Everyone's wondering the same thing. Why is she so protective of her? Everyone has already seen Ariana's shocking weight loss. She said herself it was better for her health, but who actually believes that? And on top of that, now whenever she appears on camera with Cynthia, it never ends well. Look closely. Each appearance gets weirder and weirder.
Not the time, helicopter! Go! Hey! Do this press door. Something's bothering her. She's gonna fix something. I know.
Sorry.
She's getting the fixing itch that Cynthia Erivo gets.
It's not there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because the thing is...
They just pinch me.
We would like to see your best toss.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
It's so good. Thank you very much.
I love it. Well, today I have I'm doing an emotional toss.
That's right.
That's today's
So
toss.
cool.
So after seeing all this, someone's going to have to tell me whether Cynthia has become Ariana's bodyguard, or if the two of them are hiding a more secret relationship they're not ready to talk about yet. If you think something even worse is hiding behind all this, don't waste time. Come here fast and drop your opinion in the comments under this video.
Something of this kind is what we should have seen when the top section of the towers collapsed onto the lower one. The upper and lower sections should have mutually destroyed each other until all the energy is dissipated and the system comes to a rest. Alternatively, as shown in this experiment with 2 towers made of snow, the top section could have fallen off to the side after the initial collapse. What could not have happened is this.
A little tiny chunk of the building can't possibly fall and crush the entire structure below it.
This is such a simple, fundamental concept that architects and engineers were astonished in seeing it totally ignored by NIST.
This is high school physics.
and our whole society is being led to believe that these fundamental laws of physics, hard science, don't apply anymore.
But even if we assume that the top section of the tower had enough potential energy to destroy the rest of the structure below, it could not have done so at the speed it did, which was near freefall speed. That would have violated an even more important principle in physics, known as the law of momentum conservation. This law states that the total energy within an isolated system must always remain the same. As we have seen, the energy can be transformed within the system, from motion to physical deformation. But for the deformation to begin, the velocity must decrease in order for one kind of energy to be transformed into the other. No new energy can be added to the system. One particular example of momentum conservation is freefall. Freefall happens when the only force applied on an object is gravity. This means that all the potential energy contained by the object is converted into vertical motion. As soon as the falling object hits an obstacle and breakage occurs, the speed must decrease because some of its energy needs now to be converted into physical breakage. It takes energy to break things apart, and that energy must come from within the system. Thus, the falling rock cannot keep falling at free fall speed and break apart at the same time because it doesn't have enough energy to do both. Let's go now to the Twin Towers and ask a simple question. Assuming that the top section on the left contains enough potential energy to destroy the rest of the tower, and assuming we dropped both upper sections at the same time, which one would hit the ground first? It would be the second, of course. As it finds no obstacles in its path, the section on the right would quickly accelerate to free fall speed and maintain it all the way to the ground. The section on the left instead needs to use some of its energy to destroy the structure below, so it could never achieve free fall speed. In the case of the Twin Towers, however, both upper sections fell with an acceleration close to free fall speed, as if their path had been practically free from obstacles. It took each tower between 10 and 12 seconds to collapse to the ground, while an absolute freefall time would have been...
The biggest lie is the U.S. government. It's not what it used to be. Now it's a fucking reality show, and I think there's going to be a lot of weird shit that happens within our lifetime and within our generation that really changes the way of the world. So move somewhere, because whenever martial law is declared, you have... And whenever your cards fail, whenever your banks fail, and you can't use your card anymore, you have 3 days to get out of where you are, because that's when they're coming for you. That's the big move. That's checkmate right there. And they think they have you. But move out to the country, get your scraps, stand up for yourself, build a tower, build a long road to where you can see them coming, and don't give up.
These are the fake bananas that you are currently eating every day, and you should be avoiding them because they are man-made and hybridized. Also, carrots, cabbage, turmeric, lemon, plantains, kiwis are all GMO as well. And GMO, which stands for genetically modified organisms, refers to fruits and vegetables that have undergone genetic mutation to serve commercial issues for human preferences. Supermarket fruits, for instance, are all genetically modified to prolong shelf life, and while benefiting businesses, they do not align with the body. Instead, you should consume alkaline fruits and vegetables like apples, figs, pears, baby bananas, which are the original, and seeded grapes. And so if you're looking for this banned book, I'll leave a link.
Bro, whenever you go into an establishment that got a mirror, do not look in that bitch. When you first walk in somewhere, and that bitch got a mirror like right there, don't look in that motherfucker. You know how many people done looked in that motherfucker just walking in there? As soon as you see it on the outside, just boom, just look the other way. Don't look into no mirrors when you go inside the establishment.
I'll give you some. Stop playing with me, other mama. Just like McDonald's, Burger King, everywhere else, right? When you work for these places, you get paid when they collect, right? I know you think your check say every hour, but let me prove it's not. If McDonald's slow down while you're working there, what they gonna do? Send you the home. So mama, yeah, they gonna send you home. Why? Because you're not making enough burgers. They tricked you and told you it was about an hour, right? But it was never about an hour because there's no such thing as time, right? That's what mama, listen, a lot of people in the world, they're like, oh man, I gotta run against time. Man, I use time for my advantage, right? So
we got the Chrysler building. Look at this thing. 2 years to build. 2 years. Come on, 1929, 1928. And in a surprise move, they hoisted that up at the last second to win world's tallest building. Just a little surprise by the architects. Well, listen, help me out here. Besides being Callus's Man of the Year, Grandpa Bill, the Sorcerer's Stone, which I always say takes these buildings out. Hey, Grandpa Bill, what do you know about African marble? I don't know, they just imported it for the Chrysler building. Really? Donde está Mexico, Grandpa Jeb? What does that mean? I don't speak Spanish. Well, that's where they got the onyx from for the lobby, from Mexico. Georgia? Oh, what do you mean, Georgia? Well, that's where we got the granite from, 1929. Then they snuck the spire on to become world's biggest building. Do you believe these stories? Do you believe this BS? Sound off in the comments if you're smarter than me. Come on. Come on. Make it make sense, Grandpa Bill.
Well, the math ain't mathing anywhere. The Twin Towers, tragedy, a day that changed my life because I was completely in shock. I couldn't explain how I felt. But I mean, an engineer, I mean, they had to have been either perplexed all these decades, or they just knew the math wasn't mathing, you know. Second, this Chrysler building. Who in their right mind would believe that was built in 2 years? You can't even fix a bridge in 2 years. Can't build a bridge in 2 years. Come on. It doesn't make any sense. Why? So many GMO foods, genetically modified foods. Why? It doesn't make any sense. God created this food for the people on the earth. Why did they mess with it in the first place? I personally have a bag full of grapefruit seeds. I don't know if they've been altered so many times that I wouldn't be able to produce a grapefruit from them. I'm going to try. You can grow grapefruits any time of the year indoors. And that's what I plan to do. But I'm just saying, who gave you the right to mess with our food, tamper with our food? I mean, it's bad enough people feel okay eating a bunch of minced up meat slapped back together and made into some kind of goo and cooked. People want to eat that stuff. I've always had an aversion to it myself. But yeah, anyway, a lot of stuff just doesn't add up. And I don't understand why everything has to be manipulated. It makes no sense. It's frightening. And who makes the decision to do certain things to get us, you know, our arousal or whatever, or frighten us, or I don't know, hide secrets from us and then tell us 60 years later, why did you do it in the first place? Yeah. And then the 33, everything adds up to 33. It makes no sense. And the 33 doesn't benefit us at all. It benefits some group of people who get their rocks off, they feel better about themselves by making themselves think that they're bigger and better. Yeah, you suck. I mean, did I say that? No, I didn't. This is all alleged, and it's just a fictition of my imagination. Let's get back into the video, guys.
This is the front. Of course they gotta share the building with them. They always got that indention. Oh, you should have went to architect school, Junior. You would have found out what the indention means. I had the best architect teacher in the world. What did they tell you about these things? Why would they do that? Look how dangerous that is. Come on, man. Make it make sense, Chrysler building. Sound off. Am I wrong? 2 years, under 2 years to be built. Make it make sense, Chrysler building. For all the people that ask, why do I care they lie? This is one of the first liars. J.P. Morgan. Look at this building they built. Billions of dollars. Why do you care about them lying? Because look what they're doing. You don't lie and don't get billion-dollar buildings like this. Come on, J.P. Morgan. Make it make sense.
Just wanted to tell you that the McRib is back at McDonald's. But before you eat one, I want to let you know that in those McRibs, there is the same ingredient in yoga mats. Yeah, I'm not bullshitting at all. Go look it up on Google right now and look up the connection. These foods are fake as hell, y'all. They're not even hiding it. They're putting it on Google. They're putting it on search engines. Like, we're just not looking for it. Everything that they did, they've told us. They've never hid it. We've just been too blind to see it. We've been in our phones. We've been wrapped up with love and chasing girls, chasing guys, worried about our children, worried about bills. Everything they're giving us in food is bad. And I'm not sitting here just saying this to be telling you this. Everything I ever tell you, you can go look it up. Everything I ever tell you, you can put your foot on it. I pray you'll look into it. And again, the McRib has the same ingredient as yoga mats. Have a good day.
All right, this was a short video, but get ready because it goes south in a hurry. And I think a lot of parents watching this channel may have something to say about it.
Mama, please! That's safe for me! I'm your daddy. You ain't going to. No, yes, I am! Shut the fuck up. Please! 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 Please!
Why does a deck of cards always have 52 cards? This is not random at all. In fact, a deck of cards is actually a miniature calendar in your hands. Let us see. 52 cards represent the 52 weeks in a year. Each suit has 13 cards, just like the 13 weeks in each quarter. If you add up all the values, ace counts as 1, jack as 11, queen as 12, and king as 13, the total is 364. Adding one joker makes it 365, exactly the number of days in a year. If the deck has 2 jokers, that is for a leap year. The 4 suits reflect medieval society. Spades represent warriors, hearts represent the church, diamonds represent merchants, and clubs represent peasants. Red and black symbolize day and night. So, when you shuffle and play cards, you are actually holding a reflection of time, history, and society. The real question is, have you ever realized that a deck of cards is actually a compressed code of the universe?
It keeps on getting low. It's not gonna break it down. This is the 4th time doing this.
This is why you're unable to process your food. Time number 5. That's crazy. Then all the shit that you just ate is trying to get through this, and there's nowhere for it to go. You think you're fat, but you're really inflamed.
An offender on the dark web that really stood out for me was he just said, he said, babies are meat, are meat, and you can't tell me anything different.
Some of them have the B or the ch hold a piece of paper with the handle and the date. What's that about?
Yeah, I mean, that's to prove that the person who's trying to submit those images is to prove that they, in fact, were the ones that held. And the date is that, that it just happened, so that it's proof that this is an original image.
We don't need the woman in the video to tell us that when they network on the dark web, they're recommending getting a job out of daycare. That's obvious. Guys, this is probably the most serious thing I've ever said since I've been making videos. When they get in the car after going to these places, make sure you are interrogating them, make sure you find out exactly how their day went. We walk amongst demons, and you can either walk around with your eyes open to it, or you can close them.
It's a sad day in motherfucking history when I gotta get up here and say that, yes, they own us. And it's fucked up for me to say that because they own every natural resource that we depend on to live. Everything we depend on, they have control of. And they're making it so unbearable right now to where we are gonna be like zombies. Focus on how we going to get a next meal, on how we going to get shelter. And then these camps are going to pop up. People going to probably start running to them because they're going to say, here, we got food. People are going to be like, shit, I got to have this food. I got to feed my kids. I'm going to do whatever it takes. And then y'all ain't looking at another thing. Banks are running out of money. And if banks run out of money, those that have mortgages, take out loans and shit like that, that's done. It's over. You lose your home too. See, that's why you gotta watch what you say about other people because it can happen to you. And when all these buildings for Section 8, all these homes get taken away from people, they own this shit. They're going to come in and swoop it all, take it all. Now, the people will have nothing. And you heard what they said about the future. You will own nothing but be happy. Why will you be happy if you don't own nothing? Because they're going to make sure you're eating. Make sure you're sleeping on something when you haven't been doing it for quite some time. It's an ingenious plan that was set up. And people are sitting here still talking about, yeah, but fuck it, I'd rather, off myself and all this old stupid shit. Man, stop that. Man, stop that shit. It doesn't make sense to me. People need to stop trying to be Superman and Superwoman and come to the realization we been manipulated our entire fucking lives, our parents, our grandparents, with these lies that they put upon us. And one main thing that they really done and fucked us up, they turned us against one another. When it got to the point where even family members can't stand to be around each other, man. Brothers and sisters, mothers and kids and husbands, nobody likes each other anymore. What do? Sit in our damn houses, playing on our phones, computers, tablets, and games and shit like that, man. While the whole world is being stripped away from us. And you think you can fight this on your own? Good luck.
Hollywood is it's a clique. It's a tight, set family. And you don't jump ship. It's like being in the mafia. It literally is like being in the mafia. Literally like being in the mafia. And especially Black Hollywood. It's not the mafia that you know, it's the mafia you don't know. The faces that you don't know. That's Hollywood. And you don't bring in outsiders.
If you're actually in that situation, you're not going to know.
Okay.
But within 5 to 10 minutes of the actual explosion, everything important will have happened already.
Okay.
So if you can kind of peek outside and you see some kind of avenue for escape, you might take it. But you're not going to have a lot of useful information. Communication systems are almost certainly going to be down. You're not going to get guidance. You're probably on your own.
What is the difference between an IRA and a 401k?
Right. Well, a 401k, it's a different structure. It has two buckets, like an employer portion and an employee portion, and it's for businesses, and an IRA is for individuals, a retirement account. And so it's just for an individual person. So you can have an unlimited number of IRAs too.
Okay. So if you're self-employed, let's just say like a real estate agent, for example, the IRA is going to be your path. But if you're an employee of a firm, there's going to be likely a 401k that's involved with that, correct?
There's the 401k, 403b, and the 457 for governments. So different kinds of retirement plans. So if you're a realtor and you could have a solo 401k and use that, it lets you contribute a lot more money and it has a lot of bells and whistles on it.
How are we letting men enter women's locker rooms? Shout out to this woman, Tish Hyman, because she saw it with her own eyes in a Gold's Gym in Los Angeles, and she didn't let this fly. She confronted the man, and she also confronted the staff, but the staff actually kicked her out, banned her membership, and let the man go back into the locker room and continue changing or doing whatever the heck he was doing. And she did not let that fly either. She caused a scene. She told everyone in the gym what is going on, and there's video footage of it. It's actually amazing. And then she also got the attention of Joey Swoll, Riley Gaines. Everyone on social media is now seeing this. So this is the clip of her confronting the man.
No, now he knows how to be a man, right? Now he knows how to be a man. Stay out of the women's locker room. We don't want it. No. That's fine. I want the video. You can't get rid of me for this. I'm a woman and I have every right to not want a man in the restroom when I'm naked. There are girls naked in there. Look at them walking in there like it's okay. It's not okay.
This is her telling everybody in the gym what just happened.
Men, grown men with big dicks in the women's locker room. And that's why I'm getting kicked out. And I want to make sure the girls know. The fuck? Everybody saw that man in the fucking locker room. No one's saying shit. And I'm fucking done with it. It's fucking stupid. It's dangerous. Me naked in front of a man without my permission. But I'm the one who gets kicked out the gym, y'all. I'm terminated for not wanting men in the locker room.
I mean, come on. What kind of sense does it make? I mean, The world wants us to make sense when we do things. They want us to pay our bills on time. They want us to follow the rules. Go to work every day on time. We have to do everything on their terms. But when one person stands up and it actually speaks logic, there is a person with genitalia that is different than mine in my restroom area where I am exposed. I'm not making any sense. I'm making an uproar. I'm disturbing the peace. What about my peace? I don't deserve privacy. And then you got the groupthink, the people who are afraid to think on their own because they don't want to make any waves, because they don't want to get in trouble, because they don't want to, lose whatever rights or whatever privileges they think they have. And they're acting like things aren't happening. This isn't happening around me. It's sad. I mean, we're not making any sense. We're letting the ones who have no logic, because they have no sense of reality, they have no sense of responsibility, they have no sense of work. They've never worked before. All they do is bark out things, and because they have money that was probably handed down to them and they've never actually worked a day in their lives, they are the decision makers. They've never lived a real life. And we have to, if it were me, I'm in the locker room and there's a man walking around and I'm exposed and I'm just supposed to say, it's my fault because you're supposed to be in here with me. Why does the image on the door have a skirt on and the image on the other door doesn't? But today that person decided, I identify as, and they get to go in and shake up the room. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I feel like I'm not of this world because God didn't want me to be of this world. I don't want whatever's going on. One day it's going to be over. But if I do find myself in that situation, I will be screaming just like that woman was. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Back to the video.
And I know people that have a lot of money who don't really like to be with their family, you know what I mean? They're unhappy, they're bitter, they're jaded. I've been that person too, being in a big house alone because I'm just so grinding, worried about money, thinking that money's gonna, you know what I mean? And if I don't do this, if I don't do these certain money plays, yeah, I can love, but I can also if I don't spend my time doing these certain things that are gonna, I gotta pay the bills, it's like that fear of I gotta pay the bills, I think is what's hurting us.
It just don't make sense to me. It don't. And then these people should own planes and their people don't have houses, apartments, shacks. I mean, can you imagine somebody having $32 million? $32 million. And this person has nothing and you can sleep? We really should have helped these folks. It's gonna be too late.
Well, guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you for joining TS Ditto Reacts. Oh my goodness, that was a lot. It took a lot out of me, I'm telling you. Oh, I went through all kinds of emotions. I mean, goodness gracious, but I did find it necessary to end on the funny note with the little doggies because it was funny. Now, some of those dogs look scared of me. You know, if the dog looks you straight in your eye and gives you that certain, if my dog shows her teeth, well, we're going to separate ourselves for a little bit until some one of us calms down. But no. Thank you so much for joining me. Please hit that like, subscribe, and notifications button. And please forgive my voice. I have recently started working with children, and my immune system has to catch up. But all of the foods, I mean, goodness, all these fake foods that we're eating, I have a lot of inflammation that's going on. And I can feel it. I mean, I ate frozen pizza last night, and I felt heavy immediately, and I had to go to sleep right away. And that kind of counter-defeats the purpose. You know, I should have been able to stay up a little bit longer, but no, I passed out after that, and I feel gross right now. So, again, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you in the next video. Hit that like, subscribe, and notifications button. Please send your people to subscribe. I'm giving you information that you don't normally receive on your everyday news broadcast. If you're not looking for the truth, you know, on your own, I'm trying to bring it to you. So thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. And like I always say at the end of my videos, don't forget me now, okay? Because I'm here for you. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.